This is again another relaxed Sunday morning, and I just wanted to share the last fragrance rotations of the year. What is going on, guys, and welcome again to another video. This is in fact the last video of the year, and hopefully I'll see you guys around for 2019 for another season on the Notes Sponge channel. I was really grateful for this year, and hopefully next year would be better for me and for you guys, and I hope everyone happy new year and best of luck in next year 2019. With that being said, I just couldn't do this video without my sweet dance moves just to end this year in a dancing mode. I kinda need some thumbs up for my effort. Alright, I've worn 6 fragrances this week. I was actually on vacation. I didn't really do much on this vacation, so it was kind of like lazy type of vacation. I didn't really get to see a lot of people. I didn't really get to wear a lot of fragrances. Some days I didn't wear anything at all, and to be honest here, there's 2 days this week that I didn't really leave the house besides just going to the park to walk my dog a little bit, and one day I just didn't feel like wearing anything at all. Actually, I'm just gonna start off with last Sunday. A friend of mine came over to my house and we went out to a bar just to have a little bit of fun. Come on, guys, I'm on vacation. And again, I just didn't know what to wear and just picked a random fragrance. Whatever was in front of me that time, I just picked. And it happened to be Oud Raso by Fragrenza. This is another one. It was a first wearing. I haven't worn before, and I didn't know what cologne was it for. Even though after I sprayed it on, I couldn't tell. I knew that it was a rose based fragrance, but I just couldn't tell what fragrance was it for, to be honest. It was really strong. This is a beast, but after I looked it up just to know which cologne is it for, to be honest, I couldn't tell on my own. It was a clone for Oud Satin Mood by MFK, Maison Francis Xerjoff. I can smell it now, it's really strong. As you guys all know, Oud Satin Mood is a beast type of a fragrance. This one, to be honest here, it's really extremely strong. Almost as strong as Oud Satin Mood, but when you first spray it on, it doesn't really smell like Oud Satin Mood. It smells like just a basic rose oud fragrance or something. It smells very similar to a lot of rose oud fragrances out there, but just give it a few minutes, like 5 minutes or so, until like it really settles on your skin. Then it becomes like Oud Satin Mood, like 100%. It was really strong, and I kid you not, I promise you guys, it got me bajillion tons of compliments that night. I remember a few people told me that I smell like lavender, like essential lavender oil. That was one of the conversations I had at that bar, and because of that, I mean, I don't see it, but hey, it is what it is. I was really happy with it, especially for the attention it got me. Seriously. Monday was Christmas Eve. I was hanging out with the family. We were having fun. I just wanted to smell like something very Christmassy that I personally love. And the fragrance I've chose for Christmas Eve night was the Embers by Rouge Bunny Rouge. This is such a great fragrance. I've had an unfortunate accident with that bottle, but this bottle actually very strong. Right before I leave the house, my dog was barking at me and she really wanted to go out to poop. I put it in my pocket and it's just like the dog just dragged me outside because she really needed to do her business. I was actually running after the dog, and that bottle fell off my pocket into the ground. For a second, I thought that bottle broke because of the sound it made. Seriously, it was like a huge sound. But seriously, the bottle made it, no cracks, nothing besides a little scratch over here. But the unfortunate part, the atomizer got a little bended, so it's a little crooked right here. It's still fine, it's not like leaking or anything, but it's just a little crooked, and it really bugged me. That night was another very Christmassy night. We were just having fun watching some Christmas movies. We shared gifts and we had dinner, this and that. I was really enjoyed this fragrance. It was like really, I didn't put on a lot of spray, so it wasn't really projecting as much, but I was smelling it all over my era. It was very nice and I did really enjoy it. And unfortunately, I didn't get any compliments. I wasn't expecting to get any compliments from it anyway that night, but surprisingly and at the same time, I get a compliment from it Next day in the morning, when I woke up and when I was like walking the dog, that's when I get a compliment from this by another dog walker. I know this fragrance lasts forever. It's very ambery, woodsy, dark, mysterious. It's beautiful, but it is an acquired taste at the same time. Tuesday was Christmas Day. Pretty much I was home all day. I took a shower and I was really worried about my bottle. I thought it was leaking or just gonna leak or there's something wrong with it. So I was just playing with it, just trying to see if there's anything wrong with the bottle, but it was fine. And I really did enjoy it again. So I put on a couple of sprays and I was just home pretty much watching Christmas movies. I didn't get any compliments that day, well, that after respraying. It lasted on me again like forever, but I didn't really see a lot of people. I was pretty much home all day, didn't do much, to be honest. Wednesday, in fact, I went to the dealership to get myself my very first ever brand new car. I was really excited and I just wanted to smell something fresh. I thought I was gonna go have an interview or something just to get this car for some reason. So I just wanted to have something very safe, very fresh and very pleasant at the same time. And I just went with Nio by Xerjoff. This is fantabulous, guys. This is literally one of the strongest summery fresh base fragrances ever. It is pretty freaking darn strong. The dealership I went to was very far from my house. It was like outside the city, so it took me like, I would say like an hour and a half or an hour 15-20 minutes or so just to get to it. So by the time I went to that dealership, this fragrance was still like projecting, but it wasn't as strong as like when I first sprayed it on. Especially that I didn't really put on a lot of sprays. I put on like maybe what, 3-4 sprays of what I remember, but I was smelling it and enjoying it all day. It was a great day for wearing Nio. I didn't really get any unsolicited compliments, to be honest, but 12 hours later, and this fragrance was still like really kind of projecting of my skin in a way, and I was really enjoying it. And I asked a friend of mine, what do you think of this fragrance? He liked it and he told me it smells green. And to be honest here, the way he said it, it wasn't really like a love, but it was, it's nice, it smells green. And yeah, this is it on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I haven't done pretty much anything besides just walking my dog to the park and just go work out at the park for a little bit. This is pretty much it. It was a cold day and night, and I felt like having something Christmassy, something cozy. And I went with HALSTON Man Amber. This is actually a very cheap fragrance. It's ambery, cedar, woody. When you first spray it on, it's very synthetic. It smells very cheap, to be honest. But just give it some time until it dries down and becomes very pleasant, to be honest. It smells somewhat like embers, but much woodier. It's still not bad, and I really enjoyed it, to be honest. I didn't really get any compliments. I didn't really see anybody pretty much that day, and but yeah, I enjoyed it. I was invited on a Friday at a friend's house for dinner. He's a really good friend of mine, and it was kind of like casual, just friends between them and this and that. And I just went with something I craved, something I felt like wearing that day. And that fragrance was WONDERWOOD by COMME. This is a great fragrance, guys. This is a fragrance that I personally gravitate to wear from time to time just by myself, just because I just freaking love it. And now the fact that I'm shaking the bottle like this, and it feels like I've worn that much of it already, which is a lot that for the amount of fragrances I have in my collection. This is very peppery, cedar, woody, elegant, but edgy at the same time. Very artistic. It's an acquired taste, not for everybody. It didn't get me any compliments that night, to be honest. I was with my friend and his wife, and just, we didn't get any compliments. I didn't get any compliments that night, but I really did enjoy it. Saturday. Well, I'm a little embarrassed to tell you that I kind of forgot to wear anything on Saturday. I was chillaxing. I just went grocery shopping, bought some few things that my house needs. I went to wash my older car in order to actually try to sell it. And in fact, I forgot to have any fragrance on that day. I didn't go out, I didn't do anything pretty much, but watching Game of Thrones for, I don't know, maybe like 8 hours straight or something, for the second time. This is an addictive show. I love this show, and I just wanted to renew and remember everything, so by the time the new season comes out, I'll be very familiar. So this is pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys again for watching and loving and subscribing, and give me those love likes. I always appreciate them. Please let me know in the comment section down below, what did you wear last week? What have you been wearing this Christmas? I want some honest feedbacks from you guys. So I want you to let me know, what do you think of last season on the Note Sponge channel? Be honest. If you like it, if you don't like it, what do you want me to do next? How would you like to improve this channel for next season? I want some feedbacks, and everybody's opinion is considered. At the end of the day, this channel is made for you, and you are the ones are watching it. So I just want to make you happy, and happy holidays. And before I forget, I know sponge making smelling good always easy. Peace.